It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. One stolen base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone, welcome inside the Red Earth Production Studios for this edition of YBMcast's Game 7 Baseball Tournament Wrap-Up Show. We got some good stuff for you here today. We're out at the Cinco De Mayo. Always fun. And we had Nico out there this weekend wearing the sombreros, giving them out. It was a lot of fun. Enjoyed the weekend. Dave Schmidt. Hadn't seen Dave Schmidt in, I don't know, in the coon's age, as they like to say down here in Missouri. Maybe that's an Arkansas phrase. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just an Ozarks phrase, because that's where I heard it. I was in the Ozarks. Haven't seen you in the coon's age. And but it was nice. It was fun. Had a great time. Saturday was a little shortened because of the rain. But, man, we got some picks from the kids. We brought, of course, brought out the Star Wars helmets, the collection from Drew Klutz, and got some great picks with the kids that we did interviews with all on Saturday. Always fun because it's, what is it, May the 4th be with you kind of thing going on, but it was like the 3rd, but we didn't care. Yeah, so there we go. We were preemptive, not preemptive, but proactive in our helmet gig there. Gave out some great cards, got some good trivia stuff. Really enjoyed a couple of good conversations. If you missed the interviews, go check those out. And it's terrible because I don't remember these young men's name, but young man from the St. Louis Redbirds really had a great conversation. I love in the highlights. I think we had that highlight where he hit the double and gave the little shimmy shake. Do we have that, Drew? Was it in the Saturday, right? Saturday. It was great stuff. We've got some. Then on the RBC side, young man, very nice conversation with him as well. Have some good highlights from that, and so we'll get to those here shortly. But first, we're going to start off with our 14U championship. We had an interesting story. We did this in the pregame, but we also wanted to do this today because I think it bears repeating. Young man by the name of Noah Ayers. His dad is the one of the coaches there for the Rolla Bulldogs, Nathan Ayers, and had quite the experience as an athlete, and we had a moment to chat with Noah and Nathan, and here's how that interview went. Hi, folks. We're out here at Cinco De Mayo tournament. We're getting ready for our first semifinal of the day, 14U championship, and I have a couple of special guests with me, Noah, and I did it again, Nathan. There it is, Nathan. It's the gray hair ain't fooling nobody, brother. Noah and Nathan Ayers. We got a story. I just want to start off. This young man right here, just go ahead and tell the folks what happened.
So I was at football practice, and we were in sprints, and we were warming up, and I just fell first. And then the next thing I remember, I was getting lifted up into an ambulance, and then got a helicopter ride to St. Louis Children's.
That's interesting story. I mean, so Nathan, what happened?
So, February of last year, he actually got diagnosed with a heart condition, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. So it's that thickened heart wall. But as cardiologist, it was really important to him to keep him active in sports. So we worked with a plan with the coaches of having a AED close by. The coaches knew CPR just in case something would happen. And that something happened in September. So he collapsed at practice, and they started CPR. They used the AED. Coaches did it perfectly. So they got him awake, flown to St. Louis, and he was awake for the flight. And we've really had zero consequences of it. A lot of times kids, adults that this happens to, there's lifelong consequences. So we're just appreciate the miracle that happened. He now has an internal defibrillator. Again, his cardiologist wants him to be active. So he's got some protection in case that ever happens again. It can happen at any time, on the field, at home, in his sleep, but it keeps him safe. And we're out here playing baseball.
That's awesome. So do you think about it at all, Noah?
No, not really. The only thing that's like kind of scary is it can fake shock me, but there's like
it's possible that it could shock him inadvertently.
Right.
Like inappropriate.
Inappropriate, yeah, that's what they call it. So that hasn't happened yet, but that's his only little small fear, that he could, and it would feel like getting kicked in the chest. So.
Oh, that's not fun, especially maybe if you get hit by a pitch or something, right?
Yeah. Hey, maybe it make me stronger.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I know we're getting ready to go here. That's quite a story, young man. It's good to see you up, playing ball, enjoying it.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks.
Yeah, thank you,
I
sir.
appreciate you taking the time. Thanks
Welcome.
for sharing your story, buddy.
Welcome.
We appreciate the Ayers family taking the time to share that story with us. Really enjoyed that. Nice young man. And, the Bulldogs went on a run from there, playing some good baseball. Really enjoyed the semifinals and championship game. Very competitive. I know some of the scores doesn't look, but honestly, it was really competitive baseball throughout. Kids scoring, and some of the scores got away. There was one, the Nationals, they had an inning get away from them, but it was only one. And that's where the game changed. And that's usually what happens in youth and youth baseball. No matter if it's elementary, middle school, high school, that's kind of what usually ends up on the telltale side. But first and foremost, we want to give a little shout out here. We're going to give out some helmet stickers for our Bulldogs. First and foremost, we had our tournament outstanding player in Braxton Duncan. We'll get to that interview. Hang around for the interviews at the end of the show here. But we're going to throw a helmet sticker in the semifinal game. This young man went 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He had 3 base on balls and 3 Ks, and really pitched. He only had a little bit of trouble here and there, but when he was in trouble, made a pitch, got out of it. His defense played well behind him, but our tournament outstanding player, Braxton Duncan, go ahead and throw that helmet sticker up, Drew. Got some good offensive help across the board. 5 hits, 5 runs. That's pretty economical for the Bulldog offense. And they beat Canes Black 14U 5-2 in a very good semifinal game. And we're going to throw a little love here for the Canes Black squad. We've got I'm looking for names. Here we go. There it is. Gus Cole, young man that played third base for him. Gus Cole was 2 for 2 in the game and played solid at third base. Drew, want to throw up a helmet sticker for Gus Cole? Helmet sticker. Sweet. And offensively, and I got to give a little love to Ben Shanker. He went 6 innings in this game, 5 earned runs, 4 Ks and 2 base on balls. I know it was a loss. It's not really what he would like. He had the one inning but they earned it. They hit the ball in that inning, and they strung some hits together. There's a couple plays, probably the Canes defensively, I'm sure the coach would go, we got to make. But overall, I thought Shanker pitched very well. Let's go ahead and throw him a helmet sticker, Drew. All right. So as we move along here to the championship game for the Bulldogs, we're going to highlight at the top of this a young man that was their table setter at the top of that order, Oliver Meyerott. Oliver Meyerott, man, had himself a whale of a championship game. He was on base all 4 times. He was 3 for 3, a base on balls and 2 runs scored, and he really energized that offense. Played very well his center field, made plays on defense in the championship game. Go ahead, do it, Drew. And the other young man I want to give offensively, you could throw it out because they had 11 hits in the game, and Quentin, there it is. Quentin Girondo was 2 for 2. He had 2 RBIs. He also scored a run. Heck of a game for that young man. Go ahead and throw up a helmet sticker, Drew. And then to finish it out in the championship game, Mr. Ty Jenkins on the mound through a complete game, allowed 1 run, and it was earned, had 3 base on balls and 2 Ks and 10 hits. And that's the thing about it. You got to love that. 10 hits. It wasn't like the Pleasant Hill Red Sox didn't have some opportunities. Jenkins made a couple pitches when it was necessary, got some ground balls. The defense played well behind him. This Bulldogs team throughout the championship, through the semifinal and championship game, really played some very good baseball. They played well defensively. Richards at shortstop was really good. His hands, the kid just made play after play. They turned a double play in that game. And just was able to, when Jenkins got into trouble, he was able to get himself out and limit damage. And that was the game. And his offense picked him up. And that was it. So, helmet sticker to Ty Jenkins. So, first and foremost, Pleasant Hill, we're going to go back and take a look at Pleasant Hill and their run here because they were in the championship game. I got to find them on here because we're going to pull that up. It's usually in alphabetical order, right? Yes, it is. Ain't that amazing, Gracie? That's right. Couldn't find them. There we go. Pleasant Hill, though, the young man that was behind the plate for both games, their catcher, his name is Elias Van Cleve. He was our player of the game, and this young man played some serious defense behind the plate in both of these games. Athletic, and folks, one of the things that I thought was impressive, and I talked about it through the game, is we had a good, guys, what was it, 15 to 20 miles an hour, pretty steady wind coming in from right field because we're sitting on the third base side facing the field, and the wind is blowing in my face. My lips were terribly chapped, and I was trying to dodge the wind as much as possible and keep stuff out of my eyeballs. So I understand what this young man had to do to throw runners out. He's trying to throw baseballs down. Plus, these are 14-year-old kids. They're playing on the first time 60-90. It's a big difference. But this kid was throwing people out, making good, strong throws, adjusting to the wind, getting the ball on the first base side of second, so that it gives your second baseman, shortstop, a chance to tag somebody out. So he was our player of the game for Pleasant Hill, the Red Sox, and want to give a shout out and a helmet sticker to Elias Van Cleve. We're looking forward. We hope to get to see this team again for in the future with the Red Sox, because I think they'll be worth the watch. Really enjoyed watching this team play. I want to see. There it is. Hang on one second, guys. I want to see something here. Let's get a couple more helmet stickers out here to Corbin Ford, who played a heck of a game, and he was in the championship game. He was 2 for 3 with a run scored in this ball game. So helmet sticker, Corbin Ford. In the middle of this lineup right here, number 13, Colin Mulcahy, who also was the starting pitcher. Went 4 innings. He only gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and only 1 earned run. And he had 6 Ks. He was pitching very well, but probably, they had to take him out probably due to pitch counts and whatnot, and that's what you have as far as depth. So, but this young man pitched very well and was also, like I said, 2 for 3 offensively. So, Mr. Mulcahy, you get a helmet sticker. And then last but certainly not least, and that's what we talked about, the catcher, Van Cleve. He was 2 for 3 on the day, had an RBI. Just monster behind the plate. We already gave him his helmet sticker, but wanted to shout out the stats there for Mr. Van Cleve. So that was our championship run from this past weekend, and we want to flash up some of the pictures we'd taken. If you're not following us on social media or Game 7 Baseball, we're just going to pop up some pictures here that we I think it was the Oilers too. We had pictures. Oh yeah, these kids. This is cool. I love this pic right here because I was down doing some video for some highlights, and these guys were down there just playing wiffle ball. So I said, man, you guys got to come up and talk some baseball with us. And so they did. They came up. We did some interviews, did some trivia. We had a lot of fun. Some of them were playing later in the day, but out there with their siblings. And there you go, man. Got to love the wiffle ball game going on. And then, we just talking to, the Mavericks. I love that. NBA, the Missouri Baseball Academy Mavericks. They were there down here this weekend. Love that. And then, shoot. Sorry, I knocked my papers all off. Here, St. Louis Redbirds. Shout out to these guys. Played some good baseball this weekend. You can see the championship ticker down below and seeing from the age groups who won. But the young man, and that was it. And I wish I could remember his name. You can watch the video. You'll see his name. But in the red helmet, he's the one popping off some good trivia. Got a good understanding of baseball. Love that. And then last but not least, the Oilers, right? I think they were 11U. These two guys on the end, they were great. Good conversation, had a lot of fun. I love the hat on top of the Boba Fett. And I loved Mitch's line in that helmet. I'm not Bulba fat, I'm Bulba overweight. There's the recruits, fellas from RBC. Had a good time talking with them. Appreciate all these kids coming over. Enjoyed the Star Wars stuff. It was a lot of fun. Is that it? That what we got? Okay, we're done there with our pictures. Cinco de Mayo, Max Creek. We got some helmet stickers Dave sent in for some helmet stickers here on this. And then do we have our highlights Drew? Okay. So we're going to do some helmet stickers, and we'll go to our videos with our interviews. Let's see here. Dave talking about the 8U clutch. His helmet sticker goes to the 8U clutch. Played with only 9 all weekend and did not allow a run. Dang. 8U baseball didn't allow a run and only playing with 9 kids. That is pretty impressive, guys. 8U machine pitches played with 10 outfielders. 10. He put 10 outfielders. It's 10 players, and you get 4 outfielders. That's what it is. So it's 10 players, and you got an extra outfielder. So they're playing with 9. So they're playing regular baseball, basically, out there. So that's pretty impressive right there for the 8U clutch to go out there and get it done. And they were the champion over the Collinsville Extreme. Took second place. Midmo Express, Fulton Sting in the 10U. Champs in second. Prodigy Bulldogs out of Kansas City. Midmo Tribe in 11U. 11U Silver, Ethos. And the second place Rawlings Tigers Cowling. And the 12U is the Lebanon Yellow Jackets and the Camden Lakers. Lake Town, second place. 12U Silver, Mobiles Red, and the Sedalia, looks like Bearcats? Bandits. I was way off. I had a B in there. So, helmet stickers to all the champions down at Max Creek. We had some pictures up there. Did you throw those pictures up, Drew? Cool beans. So helmet stickers to all the champs. Go ahead and throw one big one up there, Drew. Boom. And we're going to be out again this weekend. We're at Bridgeton Municipal Athletic Complex. We will put up, we'll throw up some highlight video of the kids from this week. We'll get that out to you folks. Sorry we didn't have that in the show today. But we got the interviews from our player of the game and our top awards. They are entered into our Super 7 Scholarship Award contest at the end of the season. Looking forward to that as always. Man, we're about midway through the season already, folks. Coming up, Bridgeton. Looking forward to the Midland Invitational Mother's Day weekend, all you moms. Looking forward to being out there and sharing in the fun of a tournament weekend. Looks like we should have some pretty good weather, too. Upper 70s, some sunshine. Yeah, baby. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So we'll see you out at Bridgeton, folks, for now. For Dave Schmidt and Dave Penning and everybody at Game 7 Baseball. Remember, game7baseball.com. Make sure you check everything out, all the information before you head to the ballpark. Know what you got going on. Have a great day in the Lord. We will see you this weekend at BMAC. All you pitchers, keep throwing strikes, and hitters, hit them where they ain't. And we'll see y'all next time. I'm here with our player of the game from the Pleasant Hill Red Sox, Elias Van Cleven, the catcher. This young man caught 2 games in a row, back-to-back. And that ain't an easy thing to do. Chucking people out. I was telling people, don't run on the kid, man. Talk to us about the games today and your ability to kind of control the run game.
Pretty good. Talon Van Ginkel with the tags was a big help, and feel good.
You got to rely on that a little bit. And I'll tell you what was difficult. Were you trying to make the adjustment because that wind was blowing directly in from right field, and to keep that ball from sailing to the wrong side of the base, you had to have some kind of adjustment thought process, right?
Yeah, I just throw it there and hope for the best.
There you go. That's what you do. Now, how long you been catching?
This is my first year back. I used to catch when I was younger, and I guess I'm back now.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah, love it.
Very good. Now, also at the plate. Had a good day at the plate, swinging the bat well. Had a few hits. Fellas over there. Oh, man, you got him. He's photobombing you, hitting bombs. Look at this. He wanted to do that. That's cool. We don't mind that kind of stuff. You guys can get back here if you want and get in the picture. You go right ahead. Not in front. Not in front.
Thanks for the notice, by the way.
I love this. So talk to us a little bit, though, about your at-bats. What's your approach when you come up to a bat?
Watch the pitches, time it up, and hit. Hit well.
Time it up and hit.
Yep.
Keep it simple?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yep.
What do you think of these guys behind you here, bro?
Pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy? Have you been playing with these guys most of your life?
Oh, yeah.
I like this. This is good stuff. Yeah? It's getting stacked. How long you guys played with this guy?
About 5 to 10 years. 2 years. 2 years.
2 years? Do you like playing baseball with him?
No. Yeah.
No? Oh, man. We're losing it now. Hey, but I'll tell you what. This young man is one to watch. Enjoyed really watching him play baseball today. Easy now. Easy now. We're going to be serious just a moment. You guys cool? All right, that's cool. And then we'll go crazy. Be careful with that back there, please.
Is it real?
It is real.
Yeah, let me put that down.
And we'll hope to see you again maybe in the future. Maybe some high school baseball, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You never know. Hey, Elias Van Cleven.
Van Cleve.
I knew that. I was testing him. I'm just kidding. Elias Van Cleve, folks. Our player of the game for the Pleasant Hill Red Sox. Good luck to you, young man.
Thank you.
All right, folks, I'm here with our tournament outstanding player from the Rolla Bulldogs baseball for the Cinco de Mayo tournament, Braxton Duncan. Braxton, thanks for taking a minute, buddy.
You're welcome.
So you guys, first tournament championship
Yep.
this year?
Yep.
Sweet. You pitched the semifinal game. I thought you pitched a dandy of a game. Talk to us. You went 4 innings. I think you gave up like 2 hits, the 2 runs. I think one of them may have been unearned. Talk to us about your approach on the mound.
Well, I was trying to let him hit the ball and play so he can get outs. That's about it.
That's about the easiest way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. You know, when you're on the mound, do you hear a lot of stuff going on around you, or are you that focused?
I really don't hear much. I'm focused.
Very good. So this team here, how have you guys been playing? Are you learning, growing? Talk to us a little bit about your growth as a baseball player.
I'd say we have came a long way from like our first tournament to now. We've came a long way from then.
When did you start playing with these guys?
This year.
Just this year?
Yeah, last year I was like a fill-in player.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So is there anybody here like this guy? He did a great job behind the plate there for you, right? And Mr. Ayers. All right, there you go. Well, Braxton Duncan, folks, our tournament outstanding player for the Cinco de Mayo tournament this weekend. Congratulations, young man. Nice job this weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome.